Hey guys, Metal MX Gaming here with you guys with some more content and Need for Speed, indeed. Today we're going to be talking about whether or not the Beck Kustoms F1 is literally the fastest in the game overall. We're going to be explaining if it is or if it isn't. Now there's a lot of speculation that the Golf GTI is the fastest. Now, because basically with the Golf GTI, what would happen is, you do something to it and it's immediately the fastest in the game. I don't know if that's the case still or not, but we're going to find out. We're going to try to find somebody or something with a Golf GTI and we're going to race them. We're gonna test that against my cars and see how quick it is. We're gonna see the acceleration and the stats and see if it is really this fast. Now, for those who don't own the Beck Kustoms, you cannot literally upgrade anything but the wheels and the wraps, or the paint color, and the tires, and that is it. Paint, wrap, rims, and tires. Literally nothing else. Oh, and the spoiler as well, but the spoiler, not so much. It's only one thing, so basically it just takes the top bit down, and it's that little mid bit right above my tail light. It's that little middle part. That's the only thing that is there if you were to do that. Other than that, and you can also do the camber for the front wheels. There's no camber for the back wheels. I'll go to the garage and show you what I mean. Alright, let's go. I'm also gonna, while we're in the garage, after I'm done showing you guys what you can do to the Beck Kustoms, for those who don't have one, I'm gonna show you guys the stats for my other cars, and then we're gonna see the stats for the Beck Kustoms. Now, as you see here, you can't do anything, you can't upgrade it, so it's completely pointless. We're gonna have to test the results for the Beck Kustoms because you cannot upgrade anything, so you can't see anything at all. You can do ride height, you can do high, you can do low. Ride height rake. You can't do truck width or truck width at all. You can have front camber, but no back camber. No splitter, no front bumper, no headlights, no hood, no body kit. Literally, you can't do brake discs or calipers. You can only do rims, and there's only one, which is a race wheel. And of course you can change the color, but even if you were to change the rim, it would still be the same rim size, as you will see here in a second, as I've already bought it. You can't change the rim size. And the tires, there's slicks, semi-slick, slick, and then Beck Kustoms slicks. And then there are rain tires. That is it. There's not much. You don't have any side skirts. No diffuser, no tail lights. This is what I mean by the splitter, or the spoiler. That is literally the only thing they take off. I kind of like it the way it is, because, like that, it kind of looks weird. We'll buy it and see how it looks real quick. I mean, yeah, it just looks really weird. It doesn't look like an F1 car. So we're gonna put that back on. No trunk lid. And there's obviously no stereo system. You don't have any exhaust. You don't have any exhausts. No side skirts again. And that's about it. There's literally not much you can do to the car, but you know, who cares? It's fast. And that's all that matters. Now we're gonna go to my other cars. We're gonna start with my MX-5, my newly bought car. This is my Mazda. I love this thing. This thing is fast. Like super fast. Here are the stats on it. I got 705 horsepower. I haven't finished doing this stuff, as you guys can see. But everything else for horsepower I have, as you see here. 0 to 60 is 2.43 seconds. That's really quick. Top speed 229. I'm pretty sure I've topped that. And then I can do handling tuning if I wanted to. And this has a lot more customization options, as you guys can see here. Then we have my Honda S2000 with 0 to 60 time 2.3 seconds. You know, in a quarter mile, it'd be 9.2 mile, 9.26 seconds at, so whatever speed, I'm guessing it's at 164. I'll be, so in 9 seconds, almost nearly 9.5 seconds, I'll be at 164 miles an hour. I'll be doing a quarter mile. This thing is upgraded completely. I have everything. Top speed 227. Horsepower maxes out at 993. And this is my S2000. Probably one of my favorite cars in my garage. Definitely one of the best looking. This is gonna be my Supra SZR. This is my Supra. A lot of people have like loved my Supra, so they're like, you know, man, you know, you should keep the Supra. So I am keeping the Supra. Now this is not maxed out yet because I'm missing an engine block, but I'm gonna put Elite on there only because it gives me the extra horsepower. I'm not too worried about the 0 to 60 because I'm pretty sure I can top that off with the amount of horsepower, and it's only plus 9 seconds. So it's not all that bad, but it's a bit bad. But I mean, I like it. I like it. It adds 0.9 of a second on, so it would work. Right now it's at 0 to 60, 2.6 seconds, and a quarter mile at 161 miles an hour, and a little over 9.5 seconds, I will be doing a quarter of a mile. Top speed is 228. That would go down 1, but my horsepower will go up a good 154. So I'll get plus 154 horsepower. So that would help me out a lot. Then we're gonna go to my Evo, my Mitsubishi Lancer Evo AMR. This is my Evo. Not as good looking as my S2000. I love my S2000, but this is my Evo. This thing is maxed out at 0 to 60, 2.26 seconds and a quarter mile. If I'm doing 167 miles an hour, I'll be done with a quarter mile in 9 seconds. Top speed is 230, and I've maxed it out at 1,014 horsepower. And again, as you see here, everything is maxed out. I wonder, see, that would increase it by a lot. That would take off 0.6 seconds, but I need that. I like that extra horsepower. Doesn't detriment my speed unless I were to put a stock engine block on there. But, you know, I like it. I like it. So we're gonna take out the Mazda and we're gonna test it and see how fast it is. and we're gonna do a simple race that will get us $8,000 if we get first, which we will. It's a simple drag race, and if I do it perfectly, I should be done in about 30 seconds. And we'll see which is faster. We'll test all of my cars. I need money anyway, so we're gonna start with my Mazda. This is how we're gonna test stuff. We're gonna start off with my Mazda. We're gonna go to the race. By the way, if you guys want a lot of money, really quick, go to speed tunnel. You know, just do the drag race, get first place every time. Try not to do it with a friend or somebody you don't know. Try to do it with AI, because if you do it with AI, you won't have a problem getting first. Even if you crash, you should still make it in first. Make sure you at least have an engine block, nitrous, and the other expensive thing, the thing that costs like $25,000. I forget what it is. But make sure you have those 3 important things. And if you have those 3 important things, you should easily make it in first without a problem. It might take you a little bit of time compared to what my cars are. 90% of my cars are completely maxed. I only need an engine block for my my Supra, and then I'll be good. Now with my Mazda, I get it to the 3rd round. That way I have a bigger radius for my RPMs. Now you don't have to get it perfect if you have a maxed out car, but it's still nice if you do. Alright, going into 6th gear, 7th. I almost missed 7th. That's 8th. Back into 6th, up into 7th. I'm going to win, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is a short race. Coming on 26 seconds. We did it in 31.78. It's probably going to be a little bit delayed. But we did it sooner than we expected. 31.72. Now we're going to go to one of my other cars. I'm going to actually write that down. 31.72. We're gonna edit, make a new one. Mazda. What was it? 32.67, I think. We'll just say 32 seconds. 32.67. No, it was 32.67, I believe. I'm probably wrong, but it's gonna have to be like that. Thank you, Akbar Triono. Alright, now we're gonna go back and we're gonna get in probably my S2000, seeing as my S2000 was next to the Mazda. So we're gonna get into the S2000 and we're gonna test that time and see which are all fastest. And then for the very last car, we'll get into the Beck Kustoms and see if that tops them all off. Now I do pretty much have to get them all perfectly. I have to get pretty much a perfect time every time. That first race I did really good at. My fastest time in that race is like a 31 something. I think it's like a 31:17 or something like that. But we're gonna do this. We've got to do this for you guys. We're gonna put this rumor to rest because I've been getting beaten by the Beck Kustoms a lot and I'm not liking it at all. So we're gonna I wanted to see if the Beck Kustoms is faster than any other car, more or less faster than my cars. I will be doing a car meet sometime this week. I'm gonna have to before I start school next week, and gotta make sure there's nobody around us. And I'll do a live stream on it, and I will race people in the Beck Kustoms, and we'll see how many times I win. So sometimes, by the way, guys, sometimes in this it's gonna be glitched. So when it's glitched, that means there won't be an AI here to race you, so it'll just be you. Now my S2000 is hard to keep in a specific rev range. It's really hard. 10 seconds. Into 8th. Down into 7th. Back into 8th. And nitrous. Posted a 31:19, 31:12. All right. All right, now we're gonna do my Lancer. So again, guys, if you guys really want a fast car, get that S2000, man. The S2000 is fairly cheap. It's around 40,000. You can easily get one. And just do this race. Literally in 10 minutes, I had $200 yesterday. In 10 minutes, I had over $40,000. In less than 10 minutes, guys. Just by doing that 30-second race. So literally, if you got a maxed out car like I do, literally every 30 seconds you'll be getting $8,000. So it's very helpful. I was always doing the Legends of Wheels race, where that's a minute 20 race, getting 8 grand, and I can make more money in less time doing the speed tunnel. So in the time it would take me to do one Legends of Wheels race, I could probably get done with 2 of these speed tunnel races. Oh, that is a small window. I don't know how I did that perfectly, but I did. We're already a lot faster than we were before. Into 8th. Back down into 6th, into 7th, and then back up into 8th at about nearly at 7,000 RPMs. I forgot this car doesn't like turning at all. Did we post a 30? We posted a 30.193. 30.93. So that car is very, very, very fast. So if you want something that's even faster, get an Evo. Plus my Evo was set up for drag, so I'm surprised I pulled such a fast time, because literally my Evo does not want to turn at all. See look, it just takes so much to turn, and then look, I wreck. So, I mean, but that's because I have it set up for straight, grip rather than drift. If you guys want a nice drifting car, buy the Mazda RX-7. It's a good car to drift. Now it's up to my Toyota Supra. I'm missing something from my Toyota Supra, but I have enough. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. That way I can get it out of the way. And now my Supra is maxed, and I still got 19,000. So what we're gonna do really quick is we're gonna edit the rest of my Mazda MX-5, and we're gonna get this stuff. It doesn't really make a difference. Actually, it did. God, it did make a difference. What do you know? Wait, did it? No, it didn't. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and max this stuff out while we can. Now all of my cars are fully maxed. So now it is up to my Supra to see which can pull the fastest time. This will prove, and I will read off the times after we're done, but if the Beck Kustoms is the fastest, this will prove it is the fastest car in the game. I will personally, before I end this video, I will buy a Golf GTI and I will fully upgrade it, and I will see how it does, and if it doesn't post a fast enough time, then even the Golf GTI will not be able to beat the Beck Kustoms. So that would mean, you know, it's kind of a cheat, but if you want to you know, use your Beck Kustoms and a drag race at a drag meet, by all means, you will most likely win. That is if it is the fastest of these cars that I have tested. I will do another video of me testing out the exotics. I will move a lot of my cars to the warehouse so I can buy some, you know, exotic cars, and we will test those when they are maxed out. I'm not gonna get it perfect. It's like literally glitchy all over the place. Not really glitchy, but I just didn't want to stay at that rev line. Into 7th, drop down into 6th, back into 7th. And I don't have an 8th gear, so yeah, no, I don't. We're gonna use nitrous. I think nope. I was gonna say I think my Supra might have just posted one of the fastest times, but it did not. It posted the 3rd fastest time. I forgot what it was. It was like a 31:12. No, it wasn't a 31:12. We're gonna have to rerun that because I wasn't paying attention. My bad, guys. I literally was not paying attention. Alright, so we're gonna rerun that. I wanna make sure I get it right. That's why I got confused with my Mazda, because I put a 32.67 and I know it probably wasn't a 32.67, but it was around that, so we'll keep it there. We're gonna have to rerun this. And you guys saw how much money I had. I had $2,000, and then I did the race like 3 times, and I had 55,000. So it just goes to show how much money you can actually make just by doing this race. Now we gotta get a big burnout meter. There we go. That's a bigger gap. Now I can at least like. Nope, still no. I got into 3rd too early. By the way, quick tip, if you're changing gears and you're trying to learn how to do it, if you change too early, your car will go really quiet. Damn it, I forgot to drift down that and then downshift properly. Alright, now this is where we're going to use nitrous. It shouldn't really affect my times all that much. It's just a short upcoming. Alright, that was a pretty fast time. That was a 30.99. Now it's all up to the Beck Kustoms to see if it will pull the win. The fastest time we've had is my Lancer Evo with a 30.93. The Supra is the 2nd fastest with a 30.99. The S2000 is 3rd with a 31.12, and the Mazda is 4th with a 32.67. So now we're going to use the Beck Kustoms and see how well the Beck Kustoms does. Again, I will do this race again and again and again until I have enough money to decently upgrade the Golf, and we will go from there. Alright guys, it's the moment of truth. Into fifth, sixth, back down into fifth, sixth, and into, shoot, I thought I was gonna go into seventh. Guys, I think it is the fastest. It is the fastest of the 29.76. So guys, it really is the fastest. Now is the real test though. It's faster than all of those. So let's see if it's faster than a Golf. Alright, we're gonna move that. We're gonna keep maxing it out, guys. And I have to keep making quick money for a quick buck. And then after we get a quick buck, we will test it. Because apparently, it's the fastest in the game. We will test that out. I'm also going to buy the Ferrari F40. And then I'm gonna test those, but I'm not gonna do it on a stream. So gonna make about 55,000, I'd say, or actually a little bit more than that. I'm gonna try to go for about 70. And that should be like maybe 4 or 5 of these races. So that should be no time at all. But I will record the results with the exotic cars to you guys in another video, probably tonight, most likely. I just posted a new fastest time for the Beck Kustoms. It is a 29.06, so we're gonna edit it. 0.06, no, it's 07, 06. Alright guys, that was 8 grand in our pocket right there. Go do it again. So with the Beck Kustoms, it's literally pretty much a 30-second race each time. You get it to third tier with the burnout meter. If you don't know what third tier is, it's where it's, you know, the first tier is the first bit, the second tier is the second, and the third tier is where you get the most. It's in the middle out of, there's 5 tiers, you'll see them. They're glowing the glowing dots. Alright, see, there's tier 1, tier 2, and then tier 3.